Hi there, and welcome to another episode here on Bustthenet. Yes, these are the Kingstonian Diaries. And it's the Diffuse Challenge. It's January. We're in the January transfer window. And we've already gone out there and we've added some players to the list. Andrew Towers, Zakara, Hamash, John Wick, Carlos, a goalkeeper from Real Madrid, whom we expect to see great things from. I hope. Theo Labate. We signed this player in case that a certain Mr. Luke Swallow wanted to leave the club. I still think I might have a plan to sell Luke Swallow off eventually. So we get another defender in. Not too bad. Looks like he's fairly solid. And then we've got a youngster by the name of David Walker who joins the club, which brings our roster of under 18s. Yes, looking quite good at the moment. We've got players like Ross H, who's 18 years old, has been with the club for a while, developing nicely. We've got Alan McVeigh, a striker that's also developing fairly nicely. Now, Alan McVeigh will have to start seeing first team matches, so we'll have to start including him in our first team games. So, in this group of players, McVeigh needs to start playing. I will start once we reach a point where I feel I can, I will, because we're in a race at the moment. So I want to try and uh, put ourselves in a strong position. In the under 23s, John Desmond is out on loan. Chris O'Donnell, we're going to sell him. Matty Lewis, he's here. I moved Isa Tunkara back into the under 23. We got Sam Vanderbroek, who's a keeper. And of course, Zakaria Harmash, we just signed him. He's 18 years old from we signed him from Anderlecht. He's really pissed off that he comes and I dump him immediately into the under 18s. He's not very happy with that. But in the long run, we're looking at him to be one of the players in the playing in the back line. Our training has been light. There's a reason why our squad training has been light the last couple of weeks. We've had a lot of games, and I wanted to reduce the risk of injury because we were in the we were in the winter period as well, so we had a lot of games in quick succession. So we want to make sure that these players are registered ahead of the match we're going to be playing very, very soon, which means some players are going to be unregistered. Uh, these include most likely we're gonna unregister. I'm probably gonna unregister a very unregistered Marcus Bertinelli. So we've gonna register Mr. Carlos with the team. As you can see, Marcus Bertinelli is out, and in comes our new keeper. And then when it comes to the defenders, we've got one more slot available. He's in, so that's not going to be a problem. And then when it comes to the midfielders, uh, Jack Price is out, and in comes the Zakaria Hermash. So we get ourselves a few players here. Minimum of 8 players train in England for 3 years before the 21st birthday. Now that's become an issue for us. So how do we fix this? We got a lot of foreigners in my team. A lot of foreigners now. We're running heavy on foreigners. That was the mistake I made. Isa Tunkara is out, so attacking midfielders. Now my strike force in front is giving me a bit of concern because I think I have way too many strikers. Defenders, Robin Hubner, Kyle Walker, Marcelo Hermes, Hakim, they all. Oh yes, Pavel Bushnevich, you're out. Okay, so that sorts it out. Sorts us. We've got space now for um, the players. We've got our goalkeepers. We got our defenders. They're all there. Defensive midfielders. Jack Price is out. That's understandable. I haven't even used him this season. Then we've got Zakaria Hamash, Simeon Pontiso, Eusebio Villaverde, um, Attacking midfielders is fine. Attackers is fine. So we'll confirm this selection. I always like to leave one or two slots open just in case. And results-wise, we've done okay. After that spill against Chelsea 5-2, we bounced back against Man City. That was on the last show. Then we lost to Arsenal 3-1. Now we've on a streak of wins, and we face... I had to bring you the match against Liverpool. I can't help myself. We have to feature a trip. Liverpool come visiting, so definitely I'm going to be looking at trying some things out against Liverpool. We're gonna have Wheel Ring here. Brewster's gonna be on the bench. Then Callum Higgins, he's been firing a lot of goals for us. Then we've got Mario playing here and Mr. Pontiso playing here. So this is the back line. Got Swallow, Palmer, Brown, Villiers, Theo Labate, Damien Phelan, Ryan Brewster, Marcelo. Yes. Robin Hubner. I want to start playing him a lot more as well. But this is the squad. Carlos. I feel like giving him a debut against Liverpool. This youngster, he's 13 aerial reach, so he's not going to reach a lot of balls. His handling is about 14. His reflexes are about 14. We can only hope that over time he improves. So Carlos, you come in, your training immediately is sweeper keeper. All right, we'll submit the team. I think I have forgotten to add other players to the mix. Submit numbers. I think we are one player short. It's okay. Here we go. Yes, I've been watching these matches now on TV for a while. It's kind of fun. And with our position instructions should be okay. We've got a good run, so let's go, boys. Extended highlights will be fine, and we'll kick off. Evran Karadeniz to Mario to Gunash. Yes, what have I discovered about one of the reasons why we were playing so badly? Okay, it's really simple. My wingbacks were very attacking. I was using complete wingbacks, and we tended to charge up the pitch, and that was a problem sometimes. And the second problem I had was the use of Kyle Walker-Peters and Marcelo James. Now, both Kyle Walker-Peters and Marcelo James are more they're more attacking in orientation. They don't have very good positioning, so they would frequently find themselves out of position, and we would end up in trouble. And right now I am in trouble because Liverpool seem to be hell-bent on avenging that nasty defeat they suffered at Anfield. Pontiso with the ball comes away. So far we haven't really exerted ourselves, but yes, Villiers wins the ball. Evran Karadeniz to Higgins out to Villiers crossing it to Mario inside the box takes a shot. Stojkovic makes the save. Stojkovic remembers that day only too well when Kingstonian put 5 past him. Muric handles the ball. So we've decided to go in with only 6 players on the bench. We're missing that one defensive midfielder in that mix. So 32 minutes. Liverpool are playing a 4-1-4-1, so I should be expecting them to camp. And I'm not going to play into their hands, which is to hit them hard with wing backs. They'll just open myself up. But in the last 5 minutes, I probably will switch to a complete wing back. Into the box, Coyle picks out the pieces, plays it back to Villiers, now to Mario, to Ring. Mario, Ring, out wide goes to Villiers, crossing it first time. We don't need to change our system. Callum Higgins continues to bang away the goals. Ring Mario. At the moment, we've scored some really, really nice goals with the 4-3-1-2. I've been ripping sides through the middle as well, which is very nice. We had one goal where we confused the living daylights out of Watford. I think there was like 20 odd passes involved, and by the time we scored the goal, I don't think the Watford players knew where the goal was anymore. Higgins brings the ball up. It's a great ball for Villiers. Squares it. Evran Karadeniz could have buried that. That was a large number of players. You know, they were just stampeding towards the goal. This is the thing about fluid. Sometimes fluid creates a transition effect, which is very. Evran Karadeniz doesn't even give me a chance to talk about what fluid looks like. I'm so proud of the boys now. We have really recovered in style. And we kind of figured out what was wrong with our system. It was a quick fix. Thank goodness for that. And I didn't want to change because my favorite tactic is the 4-3-1-2. It has always been my favorite. I mean, Scramjet was a favorite too, but Scramjet was too easy. But the 4-3-1-2 has always been my favorite. And after a while, people are just going to say, oh, yeah, the 4-3-1-2, the AI can't handle it because you got three midfielders or whatever. I don't really care. I mean, it's historically always been a very tough system to handle. And so we made changes to our system. And it boiled down to the fact that I wasn't really paying attention to the basics anymore. So on control fluid, whenever you play on fluid, you're going to get really good transitions. And sometimes these are going to be fast and you're going to get something like a stampede effect, which is you're going to get several players charging into the box. And you're going to get that. Look at where my fullback on attack is, Villiers. He's already moved up. And Coyle, look at the number of players who are getting involved in the attacking transition. So if you're playing on control and you're playing on fluid, you're going to see a lot of this, which means that you have to be very concerned about things like mental attributes for your players. And that was something I overlooked in that string of matches that I started to lose. I ignored Marcelo Hermes and Kyle Walker-Peters' low positioning, which is about 12. And we paid the price. Now, we're doing all right, Mon. We're doing all right. Kyle Walker-Peters is now staring at Villiers. And if I'm not mistaken, he gets forward. Yeah, he's got gets forward whenever possible. That's the reason why he's bombing off. All right, we're going to give Mr. Villiers a timeout. He's played well. We're going to bring on Theo Labate for Luke Swallow as well. Luke Swallow, meet your successor. Kyle Walker-Peters to Mario. Mario squares it for Coyle. Now to Ring. Back to Coyle. Pontiso strikes it and Higgins is offside. Stojkovic with the goal kick. It's going to be our third clean sheet in a row if we keep this up. Guenosh plays it back to Labate. Ring out to Pontiso, to Mario, to Evran Karadeniz. Holds the ball out for Higgins. Higgins plays it out. Guenosh back to Mario. Guenosh out wide. It goes to Kyle Walker-Peters. Crossing it first time. Oh, that was so close to being our third goal. Well, it was not meant to be. So I predicted a Kingstonian win today. Now, this is very interesting. Well done, lads. That was a good win. The boys continue to win. Liverpool are in an unfamiliar position. Could they possibly be relegated come the end of the season? This will be devastating for me because I played a part in it. I mean, could things have been different for Liverpool if we didn't hammer them 5-1 on the opening day? Maybe if they had beaten us, they would have gone on a good run. But this looks so much like one of my seasons in the Premiership. But this is it. They've lost now to Bournemouth, to Derby, to United, now to Kingstonian. They've beaten Wolves. They were able to beat Leicester. They were able to beat Watford. The manager of this club, or rather Liverpool, let's see who's their profile of the club. Oh my goodness, they appointed Frank de Boer as the manager. They are definitely going down. There's no way they're going to stay up. Frank de Boer has joined Liverpool. Oh no, this is not looking good for Liverpool. The master of defense is having a very tough time now. Their captain is we'll have to scout their captain now. Um, I'm sorry, I may be a Liverpool fan, but it's time to start looking at their boys. I will end up having to scout their players and then make preparations to swoop on them. Villaverde on form as Kingstonian score an easy victory. We are very happy with our performance, and we continue to do okay, pretty well. I'm happy with how we are playing at the moment. We're through to the semi-finals of the Carabao Cup, where we're going to face Tottenham Hotspur. And then Belene, I don't know how you pronounce this, Belenenses are going to be our Europa Cup. We're going to have to face them in the Europa Cup. My goodness. It is 2 a.m. in the morning. And I'm just looking at this. 4 clean sheets in a row. I have not done that this season. If you look at my history, I've done 3. I've never done 4. This is our best run. So we made a change to our system and we are back with a vengeance. And guess what? We moved. This is a yo-yo season for me. We dropped all the way down to 10th and now we're climbing back up again. And we're now we're just on level on points with Arsenal, a point ahead of City with a game in hand. This game in hand could be significant because it means that if we win the game in hand, we will actually be in 4th spot. This is going to be quite the season. What will happen to Liverpool? Will they get relegated at the end of the season? This is going to be one crazy save. If Liverpool get relegated, I think I need to quit my job at Kingstonian. Let's see if the manager is under stress. Job security. Let's look at job security for Liverpool. Bournemouth have fired their manager. Southampton have fired their manager. Bolton, yes. Let's look at very under review. No one here. Insecure. Sky Bet Championship, Premier Division. Frank de Boer is stable. He must have just taken over. Yep, he must have just taken over. Overview, rather, I think milestones. Yep, he joined Liverpool. He joined Liverpool in 2026. Yeah, he joined Liverpool last season. So whoever was the previous Liverpool manager just got fired. Frank de Boer joined in 2026. James Collins was in a caretaker position for 13 days. Michael Onoe was sacked. Here we go. Jurgen Klopp was sacked as well after 2 years. My goodness, this club has been sacking. I mean, this is sad. Liverpool is in dire straits. This is really, really sad, man. I can't bear this. I mean, like, my beloved Liverpool are facing. This could be a disastrous time for them. With Frank de Boer in charge, we could be raiding that club for all their talent come end of the season because Kingstonian are 5th on the table. Ooh, this is a scary time. Well, I hope you enjoyed this edition of the Kingstonian Diaries. If you have any questions, you can always look me up on Twitter at Bustthenet or addicted2fm.com, my website. Once again, I'd like to thank all my patrons for their continued support of this channel. You make these kind of shows possible for the rest of the community. You guys take care. Have a good one. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.